Hey guys, what's going on? I'm the Silverback Senpai, and joining me is my co-host of the South Florida Gamers Podcast, Waluigi.
Hey guys, long time no chat. Well, technically it's been a week since the podcast, but we gotta tell you guys what we've been up to.
Yeah, and this has been a plan in the making where we're gonna watch anime and we're gonna give our thoughts on it, like what we liked, what we disliked, and of course what we would like to see coming up in the next episode. And we're gonna do this for literally all of the anime, or not all of the anime, but all of the popular, well-known anime, and even we'll even dive into some anime that are completely underrated, and
Oh
then
yeah.
just review them and give you guys our thoughts. And what's unique about this is that we would also love to have guests on as well, maybe up to three, so that way we can all share our thoughts and opinions on each of these anime episodes that we watch. And we'll be doing this on a weekly basis. So instead of waiting every 2 weeks for another episode of the South Florida Gamers Podcast, we have something new and unique that's going to happen every week, depending on which anime that we're going to currently watch. I know that later this year, there's the final season of Attack on Titan, which we
Oh man,
will
I'm
be
excited for that.
which we'll be watching and reviewing. I'm getting tongue tied here and whatnot, but without further ado, I know I've rambled on long enough. So today we watched the first episode of Burn the Witch, and my thoughts on it is okay. It's different. It's unique. It's you're in a world, and the setting is pretty much based in London, and it's a world where there are witches, and of course they also said wizards as well. So there's witches and wizards, and you're pretty much trying to, I would say, police the dragons, or
Whatever kind of monstrosities there are.
yeah. And the witches are pretty much like the law enforcement of this world, where they're the ones going out, taking care, handling the dragons, especially dragons that go rogue or turn bad or evil. But the very first episode, we have the main character Nini and her sidekick or her partner Noelle. So I liked it.
I
As I
did
said,
too, actually.
it's very different, very unique. And what I disliked, I mean, there's not much for me to dislike about the very first episode, because this is where you're getting into the anime. You don't know what to
Definitely.
expect. You're slowly learning everybody. For the most part, I would say there's Nini, Noelle, Balgo, and then you have this secret order, the secret group of people, which I'm thinking they're very, very higher up, and I forgot most of their names already. But as we continue to keep watching every week and every episode that comes out, I'm pretty sure we'll know more of the characters. So,
Oh
Waluigi, what
yeah.
are your thoughts?
I definitely like the setting that's on London as well as Reverse London, which is like the alternate universe where you see the magic and all this happening. It's
Right.
like a modern twist of magic because right in the beginning you see Nini using her cell phone. She's an icon.
Yeah.
And usually, as an icon, they just try to either enjoy the fame or they run away, and she decides to actually run away. The use of weaponry is a little bit unique because they have magic in numbers.
Yeah.
So there's an X amount of magic spells that some people can use, or so forth.
Yeah.
Then you have side characters that are actually unique, but it's developing plot, so I can't say anything bad about it yet, but it's developing more questions than answers.
Yeah. And when you mention their weapons and and when they're calling out their attacks, they have like different numbers. For those who don't know Bleach also had attacks that some of the characters would use, the Soul Reapers, and it's their Keto attack. Your Hado, your
Oh yeah.
Bakudo, whatever number or whatnot, and then a certain attack will come out. So you can see the correlation between those two, and not only that, I did some research, looking up on Burn the Witch, and it's pretty much set 12 years after the Thousand-Year Blood War of Bleach, but it takes place in another part of the world. Instead of Japan, it's in London, and right now we're just learning about it for the very first episode. So you know hopefully the
Oh
second
yeah.
episode we get to learn a lot more characters, the world of the dragons, the reverse world, and just to see how everything plays out. Right now it's just we're just getting in. So
Yeah, I love how they also have like modern day issues like, hey, my house is destroyed. Oh yeah, there's insurance for this. They have
yeah,
laws saying if you're
yeah,
anywhere near a dragon, you are have to be eliminated or you have to be subdued.
yeah. Literally,
Like,
like if there's if a dragon destroys your property or ruins your property, you have to first validate it. They have a little validation system where one of them just pulls out a device and you have to touch it with your tongue. Like, what?
I'm
That's
like, COVID.
yeah. And then I'm guessing it's maybe like a lie detector test to see if this person's telling the truth or whatnot. I don't know,
But I
but
think it's sort of like a breathalyzer where it has like alcohol volume, but it's more like interaction with a dragon
right,
because they're kind of suspicious.
right,
Then side characters, they're pretty good so far. They just showed an order of supreme wizards, and they all have a different culture, different style, different color too. And that's what I
yeah,
like about it.
yeah. So hopefully next episode we learn a little bit more, and we'll be bringing you guys our thoughts on it as well. So with that being said, you have any final thoughts?
So far first episode, I give it a good like 9 out of 10. I don't want to give it that full 10 yet until I see the full series. We're only
Right.
getting the teaser, but
Right. And
it
currently right now on Crunchyroll there's only just 3 episodes, so we'll be giving you guys this review and then a couple of more up until the third episode. I'm getting so tongue tied right now because I'm like thinking and talking and I'm talking too fast as I'm
I know that
thinking.
feeling. That's why I'm like I'm figuring out what to say.
Yeah, but overall, like it's different. I like different. So hopefully we'll see where this
Yeah,
series will take us. This is created by Teat Kubo, the guy that created Bleach. So y'all know me. I'm a huge Bleach fan. So I just had to get in on this. So anyway, guys, if you're interested in joining us, by all means, shoot myself or Waluigi a DM
yeah.
on our social medias that you guys see on the screen. And yeah, until next time, and as always, do you have any outro?
Stay classy, witches.
Yeah, the man just took my outro. Anyway,
I
guys.
had to. I had
All
to.
right, guys. Until next time, and as always, stay classy.